The crystalline throne room of Zarthon Prime fell silent as Empress Valrix made her proclamation. Her violet scales shimmered with amusement, and her 4 eyes gleamed with predatory confidence as she gestured toward the reinforced containment field in the center of the chamber. "You heard me correctly, human," she said, her voice carrying across the assembled court of alien dignitaries. "Tame the Voidstalker, and Zarthon Prime is yours. Fail, and your pathetic settlement on our moon becomes obsolete." James Chen stood before the Empress, his worn jumpsuit a stark contrast to the opulence. Behind him, hidden among the crowd of spectators, Aliana watched with clenched fists. She had warned him not to come, not to accept this impossible challenge. But James had insisted their colony of 300 souls depended on it. The Void Stalker was a legend throughout the Galactic Council territories, a creature from the dark between stars. It had been captured at tremendous cost, 6 meters of chitinous armor, razor-sharp appendages, and a hunting intelligence that had claimed the lives of countless warriors. The Zarketh had tried to tame one. Their homeworld was now a quarantine zone. "I accept," James said simply. Empress Valrix's laugh echoed like breaking glass. "Oh, this will be entertaining. Release it." The containment field flickered and died. The Void Stalker uncoiled itself, its sensor clusters focusing on James. The crowd shuffled backward. Even the Empress's guards tensed. James didn't move. He simply stood there, one hand reaching slowly into his pocket. The Voidstalker's mandibles clicked in a pattern that the translator AI had long ago classified as anticipatory aggression. It began to circle, low to the ground, every muscle coiled for the killing strike. From his pocket, James produced a small, worn object. Aliana recognized it immediately. She had told him he was crazy for bringing it. A simple red rubber ball, scuffed and faded, from Earth. The alien court murmured in confusion. The Empress leaned forward, intrigued despite herself. James bounced the ball once, twice. The Void Stalker's sensor clusters tracked the movement with laser focus. On the third bounce, James threw it not at the creature, but past it, letting it bounce off the crystalline wall. What happened next would be analyzed by xenobiologists for generations. The Void Stalker's head snapped around. Its body, designed for hunting in zero-gravity void spaces, moved with impossible fluidity. It pounced on the ball, pinning it beneath one razor-tipped appendage. Then it looked back at James, mandibles clicking in what could only be described as ... confusion. "Again?" James asked, holding out his hand. The creature studied him. Its sensor clusters pulsed in patterns never before recorded. Then, with movements almost delicate, it picked up the ball and brought it back, dropping it at James's feet. The throne room erupted in chaos. James threw the ball again. The Void Stalker retrieved it faster this time, its movements almost eager. By the 5th roll, the deadliest predator in known space was sitting at James's feet, waiting for the ball, its talar appendage tipped with neurotoxin that could kill an elephant wagging slightly. Empress Valrix rose from her throne, her composure shattered. "Impossible." "How what?" Aliana pushed through the crowd, unable to contain herself any longer. "Your Majesty, if I may." She didn't wait for permission. Humans spent 15,000 years turning wolves into companions. We domesticated everything we could reach: predators, prey, even ourselves. It's not magic, it's just what we do. James continued playing with the Void Stalker, now scratching behind its sensor clusters. The creature made a rumbling sound that might have been contentment. "On Earth, we have a saying," he said, not looking away from the predator. "Every animal is just a friend you haven't met yet. Some of them just need more meetings than others." The Empress descended from her throne, approaching cautiously. "But the Void Stalker is engineered for killing. It has no social structure, no pack behavior. Neither did cats." James interrupted gently. "But they figured out that humans had food, warmth, and were willing to offer both. This one," he patted the Void Stalker, "has been alone, contained, treated like a weapon. But everything with a brain can learn. Everything wants something. This one wanted to play." The Void Stalker dropped the ball again, its attention now divided between James and the Empress. It tilted its head, sensor clusters focusing on her. "Would you like to try?" James offered the ball to Valrix. The Empress, ruler of a planet, commander of fleets, stood frozen. Then, slowly, she took the ball. She threw it awkwardly. The Void Stalker bounded after it and, after a moment's hesitation, brought it back to her. The throne room fell silent again, but this time with awe rather than fear. "The planet is yours," Valrix said quietly, watching the creature at her feet. "Though I suspect you won't want it. You've just demonstrated something far more valuable." She looked at James, all four eyes wide with understanding. Humans don't conquer through force. You conquer through friendship. You make allies out of enemies, pets out of predators. The Galactic Council has been afraid of the wrong thing. Aliana reached James's side, relief flooding through her. We don't want your planet, Your Majesty. We just want our colony to survive. Oh, it will more than survive, the Empress said, a new tone of respect in her voice. I'm proposing a different arrangement. Humanity doesn't take Zarthon Prime. Instead, we invite you to help us understand our own galaxy better, starting with every untrainable species in Council space. James smiled, scratching the Voidstalker's chin. We're going to need more balls, and that was how humanity's greatest export became not technology, not weapons, but the simple understanding that everything, even the monsters in the dark, just wanted someone to play with them.